As a filmmaker, I would like to see my career as a non-stop film school. So there are many key points through my career. I can take it to heart and say, thank you for giving me that experience so I can evolve as a filmmaker. But thinking back at school, on top of my head, there are moments like the first day when I laid my hand on camera. I know I come to the right place. I think psychologically, I'm afraid to stay in one place and get stale and not fresh and get caught. I think that has something to do with my upbringing or my character or my ID issues, my identity issues, or my belonging issues. I know I need to get something out of my chest. I think in one way I need to keep chasing something. At the same time, I need to escape from something. That's why I make different movies. Human faces, human drama, relationship, character development. That's something can hold our attention for 2 hours. I think I'm a dramatist. If something works, life goes smoothly, we have no interest because the inner-outer conflicts, things don't work out in a relationship, that's the exam of humanity that becomes interesting. You get the twists and turns and to express, to see what we're hiding. For international audience, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon has this otherness. It's not a popular genre like today. So this otherworldly look, exotic world, is new to people. The distance really helped to take people out of reality and allow them to fall back their childhood fantasy, the innocence. I think innocence, because the different look and the genre to the international audience, it allows audience to be like a child, in innocence. I think that's the beauty of it. By the way, the martial art genre is perhaps the best thing Chinese cinema has offered to the world. The choreography, the genre itself is like musical. It's in its own way. People are doing that in all action movies. It's influential. I think it's the best thing we offer to the world. Like Japanese, many things. The samurai is a family drama. You have many things. I think Chinese can come down to that one thing. That's the martial art films. It's ingenious. It's purely coming from us. So it's our offer to the world. It just happened in a time. It was beautiful. People are open to it. It hit the innocence, hit the sweet spots. Again, I'm good at doing repression. And the genre itself is exhilaration. So you get both ends. People just wander in that free world. They enjoy the story. It's one of the wonderful things that happens. Very sweet. I think Brokeback Mountain, putting aside Gay Cowboy, or poetic Western, whatever, it's just simply a beautiful love story. That's what it moves me, and that's what me and all the filmmakers delivers. I did the movie when my father just passed away, and I was exhausted by the previous two movies. That was The Hulk and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The movie has been haunting me, the short story haunting me for 3 years. I decided to do it. For some reason, I gotta believe there's a movie God, and he loves me. He wanted to bring me back to filmmaking with love. That's just how I felt. Because every cast and crew, every filmmaker in that movie was doing good. The filmmaking part is like a breeze, which is just breeze through the 10 weeks of shooting. Everything's beautiful. It's perhaps the easiest movie I made. And then the result is just beautiful. I feel like I cannot claim the ownership of that movie. It's just a happening. I participate. I think at the end, it's a beautiful love story. It's refreshing. The gayness, the repression of being gay in the Western land. It's mature to be shown to the world, but it was fresh. Been repressed for so long. When I first read Yamato's Life of Pi, I didn't think it was makeable for obvious reasons. The idea is very artistic, philosophical, so it's art house. But production-wise, you need so many production value. It has water, tiger, all the digital work, visual effects. They're all very expensive. So the economic side and the philosophical side is like two irrational number. They're chasing each other. And you want to see a circle. That's not possible. Many elements has that irrational number, want to see circle kind of nature. That's attractive, but I didn't think it was makeable. Nearly 10 years after the book, I read the book, and then I thought if I have another dimension, maybe that mental requirement can be enlarged, maybe it can be distracted, so you can do that. And I thought of maybe I add another dimension. Back then I didn't know what 3D is, but I delve into it anyway. It's just a fantasy thoughts. Maybe I can crack it, but eventually because the endeavor, I came up with a circular structure, which is the old Pi telling young Pi story. So you have the first person and third person, that's the same person. So I think I found the solution by just thinking another dimension. That got me into digital filmmaking and 3D, which is a problem on its own, which I didn't know what I was doing. My upbringing from family, from education system were extremely Chinese, traditional Chinese. That's like my foundation, my roots. And of course, we look up to American, we watch movies, watch television under American influences. That's the dreamland. That's where you want to go. So that's American. And of course, my living environment, my school, my friends, my teachers, they're very Japanese influenced. Those three elements were all very important. And then sometimes you just fall in between. I feel like you have identity issue, you're longing to something that you can root for, which is hard. I believe movies will go much longer than any political issues. So I sincerely hope we all live in peace together and we share our life experience through movie to do a deeper exchange, touch each other in a deeper level. I sincerely hope that is our lives. And I'm very proud that Taiwan can be recognized this way. I feel very proud of it.